Geleceğe doğru doğru adım. İstanbul Medipol Üniversitesi.
Hello dear international students, thank you so much for tuning in again, and today we have another special guest, and I would like to introduce you to the amazing Vice Dean of International School of Medicine, Professor Dr. Zübeyir Bayraktaroğlu. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you feeling?
Excited. In these days, there are many students coming out of the central exam for the universities, and so now we are meeting them, great, amazing students, and this is a great time for us to meet all these students.
It's true. It's an amazing way to get together.
Yes.
And now the first question: could you tell us something about the International School of Medicine? For example, what kind of education awaits our students when they choose the International School of Medicine?
I can say that it has been 7 years that our school established, and this year we have graduated our second batch of students, and there's only 10 students each year coming into our school with the central exam. And in the last 2 years, we started to accept international students into our school, and so now they are going into the third year in our education. And so we have a great infrastructure and a great staff working together and patching up a good an education which is just tailored for the medical studies and all the opportunities for them. And our basic strength, I think, joining together the medical education together with the research. So this is one of the greatest opportunity that we provide to our students.
Yes, that's amazing. And following your answer, I would like to ask about what kind of research opportunities are you offering the students? We have a large infrastructure, laboratory infrastructure in our university, and it's mostly related into the health education. Also, there are engineering research going on, but mainly we are involved with the REMER, Regenerative and Restorative medical research center, and so those research are mostly related to the neuroscience and the cellular, molecular, and animal studies going on there. And together with all of these, we are providing an opportunity for our students to join those labs and have research with these talented and skilled professionals. Most of our professors working in these research labs coming from abroad. They had their PhD studies abroad, or they had postdoc experience abroad. So we are giving an opportunity for our students, top students in their class, to go in this research and have a chance in the first 3 years of their education, along with their medical education. They are having an opportunity, and I can say a privilege, because at the end of this education they are able to publish, and this publishing record in their curriculum vitae will be a great asset towards their postgraduate studies. Amazing. These are really one-of-a-kind experiences for our students. And moving on to the next question, as you've just mentioned, there's Medipol, the hospital, like it's very well known. And what would you say, like the health pillar of Medipol is very powerful? What would you say about this, and how did we come so far?
It has been a long way, I can say. Before it started, probably before we can say that it started before we are becoming a university, and then becoming a university with the first Turkish medical school, Turkish education. Then later we had the International School of Medicine. Until now, there has been an established infrastructure in there, and we have a great hospital, mega hospital, university hospital. It has the largest private hospital in Turkey. And the opportunities, the medical staff, the technological infrastructure is top-notch, I can say that. And all our medical staff and the professors are dedicated to the student. I can say this because we are trying to have one-to-one education in our clinics and have a great variety of
patient base, so the students are not staying behind of their clinical education. Yes, I said that we have a research infrastructure, we are giving a great research opportunities, but along with that, they are having their medical education and the clinical education one-to-one with their masters, I can say, and so this is actually the base or the essence of the medical education.
Yes, very well said. And following your answer, you just mentioned your quality of academic staff. Could you tell us a little bit more about how you all put together this amazing team and this amazing staff?
I think maybe one of the reasons these professors or the researchers are joining us are research infrastructure, because yes, you may want to have research, but accessing the infrastructure it could be a problem. Also, a research need a base of other like-minded people, so collaboration. So this infrastructure, along with the like-minded researchers, are a great opportunity. So it brings them together and providing the technological or I can say opportunities, but I more want to say that other people around. So all of them together helping everyone, collaborating everyone to take forward their research and collaborating in research and complementing each other. Now we have in our research center we have a medical animal facility, the animal facility which is providing the necessary genetical manipulations for animal experiments. Also the genetic analysis laboratories, and all of them are mostly, we can say that for basic research, basic science research, but also they are providing the base for the clinical research. So clinicians can join these labs and collaborate in research with the basic science, and the clinical science can collaborate together. I think this is bringing the most out of this population
yes,
in this.
That's true. And what would you say, for example, to students who are still thinking about, I mean, they heard your informative and amazing answers, and what would you say to students who you would still need to convince a little bit more?
Rather than convincing, if students would like to go into medicine, maybe it could be an advice or an inner perspective, I can say. This is, I mean, becoming a medical doctor, you need to put your heart into that. It can't be done without that, because day and night you have to study, and later studying won't be enough. You have to work in that day and night later, and seeing the smile and the satisfaction in the eyes of the people will be the most rewarding experience for you. And so that's the essence of medical education. Before, if you are into that, if the person have to think that if they are into that hard study.
Definitely, medicine is not easy. But thank you so much for providing us with such valuable information.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. And also thank you for our students who tuned in our Q&A live event. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And we see each other again on Monday. Thank you.